is currently Thursday morning, and yesterday I bought tickets to go to a festival this weekend. A few days notice, but the thing is, I know what I want to wear. I think I'm going between two options right now, but the one thing I know that I don't have is a really good crossbody bag. All the bags I have are handbags or like little shoulder bags, and that's just like not good for dancing. Like I want my arms free and not worry about my bag always falling off. So that's what we're gonna make today. I'm gonna try and use all the materials I have in the studio. I'm trying to just use everything in my wardrobe. I don't really like buying outfits for one-time uses. So that's why we're going to try and make it or use what we have. I've been thinking about this bag since I bought the tickets, so since yesterday, and I was thinking about it all night, like kind of what I want, what do I want it to look like. I have a general bag idea, but like every person does, we go to Pinterest for more inspiration. So I'll just show you what I'm looking at now and kind of the direction I want to go in. Just put in crossbody bag, and this was the first thing that showed up. My initial idea was something along this line, like kind of this half moon shape. I definitely want this adjustable strap because I think it'd be nice to be able to wear it a bit shorter or to lengthen it and wear it more crossbody. The other thing I was looking at was how there's kind of a gather at the bottom. That's not really the one I like, but the idea of there just being some texture on the bag. I also love that there's a little bow on this. I think that's kind of cute, but I don't like the flap. We could add a pocket with the bow. I just really want a zipper though. I want this bag to be kind of more safe. I don't want people to be able to just shove their hands in my bag. Also, so like nothing falls out or gets dirty, because the festival is actually on the beach, so I feel like there's high chances of like sand getting absolutely everywhere. Okay, I think we have a general idea of kind of what we want, so I'm just gonna sketch it down in my new sketchbook. I haven't even done anything. It's so fresh and new. We're always gonna skip the first page because that's too much pressure. And we'll go to the second page and we'll just get our little sketch down so we have something to work off of. And this is the general shape, kind of a half moon croissant kind of shape. Now at first I put gathers here that I thought that could be cute, but then I decided no, I don't like that idea. So I went to go erase it and it didn't work. I tested it down here. I don't know like what's wrong with it. Like, do erasers like stop working? I thought to put a pocket on the front just as an extra detail. I like the little bow aspect on it, but it'll be something like this to like mimic the shape of the bag, the half moon shape. Of course, a zipper on the top. And then I thought, because I want the strap to be adjustable, I have these D-rings that look like this. And I have 4, so I can put 2 on each side. And that can make my strap adjustable. But then I was thinking for the strap, because sometimes when it's too thin, it just like digs in your shoulder when it's a really full bag. So I thought to widen it, it like spreads the load over your shoulder more and it doesn't dig in so much. But yeah, this is the general idea. Now let's see what fabric I have. Do you want a floral one? Not usually what I go for, but black canvas. Okay, I think it's between floral and black. Who am I? I think I like the floral idea, but I think because I want something way more versatile that I can use year round and that doesn't really get so dirty, I think I'm gonna go with black. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do black. We're committing. I'm gonna see if I have any zippers, because usually I only ever had invisible zippers, but I want like a good chunky exposed zipper for this bag. Okay, for zippers I only have these like tiny little, I always use my head as reference, these tiny little ones, and these are all invisible zippers, so that is not going to help me. I think I might need to actually buy a zipper. Okay, so how big do I want this bag? I'm just gonna hold it up like if it was this big, but it would be rounded out. This is how we design. You just hold lumpy fabric on your body and see if it's what you like. This design is nice. So how big is this? The top is around 40 centimeters. Let's make it 45 to be safe. The height we want to be probably, I'm just overshooting, 30 centimeters. Pattern piece. Now that I know the length of the bag, I can go and get a zipper that should fit. Then we can solidify the pattern, make all the rest of the pattern pieces because I need to do the pocket and the strap, and we should be on our way. See, drafting is not so hard. You just draw the shape on a piece of paper, cut it out, and you're good. You got it. It is actually the next day. I was waiting to go to the market because I realized it's Friday today. So the market is on and I got the zipper from there. Now, last night I was going over how I wanted to sew this bag, how I wanted to attach the zipper with the straps. And the thing that stumped me was the zipper, if I had a closed edge, how I want to put the strap on and stuff. But then when I was looking at the zippers, I realized I'm just going to get a zipper that completely opens, which is not something you normally have on a bag. But if I completely open it, it's just easier for how I want to do the construction of the bag. And then last night I made the final pattern. Now I adjusted the shape of the bag just to dip down a bit at the top here. I do think, however, the zipper is a bit longer than what I needed by 2 centimeters, so I think I'm just going to dip it down just to accommodate that. And then I just made the pocket flap piece and the actual pocket. Now the pattern piece I haven't done yet is actually the strap. I wanted to think about it a bit more because with the D-ring, I will show you, I use them on my flower bag XL, which I will show you as the example of why I'm debating the design of it. This is the flower bag XL and I used the D-rings here. I basically wanted to make a tab with the D-rings on this part of the bag, which would be like this. And then the strap would come in and adjust like this, you know, so you can pull it, shorten it, lengthen it, whatever. When there's weight on it, it does like hold the D-ring, so it's not like it'll slip out. The only thing is, this piece goes up. I think it will look funny if it's just like goes up and down all the time. So I thought about flipping it around. So adding the D-rings to the strap. So I make a piece of strap like this, put D-rings on either side. So it ends up being like, if this is the bag down here, you know, like this, then I can just pull it and the weight still holds. Does this make sense? I'm like trying to explain it as best as I can, but I think ultimately it just makes more sense when you actually see it in person. So I'm just going to draft my strap as I have it in my head and we'll just start assembling it and you'll see what I mean by the end. I cut out my strap and you can see that I made it wider because this is what I want to go over your shoulder so it doesn't dig into your shoulder. Also, I have pencil all over myself, so I don't know why I'm touching my white shirt. Okay, but it's fine. Getting closer to a bag. These are all my pattern pieces. That's what I want to say. These are all my pattern pieces. I just pressed the fabric. It used to be a curtain actually. And I have, honestly, like the most perfect amount left. I have this one big chunk at the end, and it perfectly fits the actual bag part. Meant to be. My sleeves are restricting. I love it already. we have the bag, the pocket flap. I decided to make an inside pocket so I can put my logo attached to it. Then this is the ties like redesigned here. Then the shoulder strap and of course the adjustable straps. So all of this is hopefully gonna make this. It is now Saturday evening and the festival is tomorrow, so I need to get this bag done like stat now preferably. I'm hoping I can sew in an hour. I'm not sure. Everything is just in pieces right now, so at least I did that. There goes my label. We got it. I already prepped my serger and my sewing machine, changed all the thread to black, so we're good to go there. I just pressed a whole bunch of the straps, the pockets, like all the seam allowances in. I honestly just want to like whip through this as fast as I can, and some of it's like I just can't sew it together and then turn it inside out because I might want to like clip apart and flip it. So I decided on all the straps. I already folded in the seam allowance. I'll just sew it together and manipulate it as I go. Okay, one pocket down. Now a whole lot of straps to sew. I'll just do like a little sewing montage because it's actually not going to be that exciting. This is the inside pocket. And now we're just going to do, yeah, all the straps. I have all the straps sewn, and then for the pockets I actually did a nice little like double stitch around the pocket. And then this is the pocket situation for the outside. That's how I want the front pocket. So that's what I'm going to try and put on next. This one I actually marked with drill holes. Which side? Here. I think I need to pin this one in place because it is a curved pocket. So I'm doing my edge stitch around the first part of the pocket here. So it gets a nice stitch like 1/8 from the edge, and then I go back in with my regular foot and then do a 1/4 inch to get that nice like double stitch that you kind of actually see on denim a lot. There we go. Pocket. Now we just need to add the flap. I think that's good. And I'm going to pin it again. I finished my pocket on the front. You might notice it, but the ties aren't actually perfectly centered. That's my mistake, but because it's my own project, I'm gonna leave it. If it was for somebody else, I would make sure it's like perfect, but right now I don't really feel like fixing it, but I think it's such a cute pocket. I love it. Now let's try and put in the zipper so we can put the actual bag together. I'm gonna explain what I just did because I think I did a lot of it off camera. I added the zipper and I did it before attaching the sides just because it was easier like that. Did a top stitch on either side just to keep the edges down and also serged it so it doesn't fray. So this is the front and back of the bag. Now I am going to attach the whole bottom of the bag together. Like around, serge it. No! Ran out of bobbin halfway through. Ah! That is irritating. I'm gonna give this one last press. Add the D-rings on the shoulder strap because this is the one that goes on the top here. And I'll show you the final bag when I'm at the festival and it's in action and with the whole outfit.